You're watching E.T.N. Share and subscribe.
Hey guys, welcome to Entertainment Talk Nation. This is Rob. This video, we're going to do a little bit of Game of Thrones and Bill of Ted update news. And we're going to start off with Game of Thrones, as it's possible that the title of the show, as well as the logo, may have been leaked. Now, the working title for the show that's currently filming is Blood Moon. And as it turns out, this may actually be the official title. Now, there's a group called the Watchers on the Wall. This is a group that's much like the Walking Dead group that go out there and they try to get as much information about shows as possible. And I'll pull up the logo real quick here so you guys can check it out. So I guess the theory here is that if Blood Moon was just a working title, there would be no need to have a logo made for it. And that kind of makes some sense. You wouldn't want to spend whatever money you need to spend to make a logo for a title you're not going to use. So that is indeed one of the arguments here. Now, we still don't know what the official title is going to be. It hasn't been announced yet. And with that said, also neither a logo. But there are many believe that because of this leak, that would indeed look like it's going to be the title of the show, as well as its logo with the image you're checking out here. Now, the show is supposed to debut next year. It is set 1,000 years before the time that we just recently watched, the last 8 seasons of Game of Thrones. And it's supposed to be the Age of Heroes. And rumor has it that it's supposed to be the beginning of all the famous houses, Baratheon, Stark, Lannister, things of that nature. So interesting stuff. You know, I think obviously I'm going to watch the show next year when it comes out. We'll review it here on E.T.N. As well as, you know, with the bad taste left in the mouth of many viewers of the show, not everybody, because me personally, I didn't have any, I mean, there were issues with the show, obviously, but there were no, I wasn't as upset as some people are. But, yeah, I think a lot of people are going to tune into the show and check it out. Definitely kind of, you know, it's Game of Thrones. So obviously you want to go back and see some of the history, some of the lore of the show. So we'll see what happens if this officially gets, you know, we're bound to hear soon what the show's going to be called. We got Comic-Con coming up in 3 weeks, so I'm pretty sure we'll hear something that weekend. But it's only a matter of time before we get the title reveal as well as the logo. So, but until then, you know, we'll see. Maybe this is the official logo and title. But until then, it's just considered a leak right now. Now, in other news, July 1st, tomorrow, is the official beginning production of Bill and Ted Face the Music. And a lot of people are excited for this third installment of the Bill and Ted series. And it's nice to see that it's finally hitting the ground, man. It's really, really awesome. And apparently they're meeting up at 7:30 tomorrow, and actual filming begins at 9. Don't know if that's AM or PM, but I'm pretty sure it's probably AM. So pretty exciting stuff in terms of Bill and Ted. And, you know, obviously Keanu Reeves is coming back. He's a hot thing right now. So if he keeps his, you know, if he keeps the fire going throughout the filming of this movie, which I can only assume probably won't take too long to film, depending on what kind of special effects they're going to include and stuff like that. But if he keeps the fire going with how hot he is right now in Hollywood, I'm pretty sure that's only gonna help the film. I perceive the film's gonna do well regardless whether he was hot or not. Obviously Alex Winter is returning to reprise his role. So he spent most of his career lately in kind of like behind the shadows. He's been more involved in film production and things of that nature. But for those of you who don't remember who Alex Winter is, he also was in Lost Boys. So yeah, very exciting news to see that that's finally hit the ground running, because Bill and Ted have been spoken about for so long without any, you know, without anything moving. And then finally, like in the last year and a half, 2 years, they finally got the ball rolling. So now that they're actually filming it, it's real now. So now it's just a matter of time before we get to finally see the third installment. So good stuff there. Good news. Game of Thrones, I'm sure while fans are a little bit bitter, I'm sure they're very excited for the next season. I know I am. And of course, Bill and Ted, everybody I think is excited for that movie. So good stuff to hear on a Sunday for a week that's been pretty lackluster in news. However, I do have some Godzilla videos coming up later on this afternoon for you guys. There's been a lot of stuff spoken about in the last couple of days regarding a Mothra egg, and a scene involving the twins. We're going to get into that in detail on the next video. And also other tidbits that were taken out of the Collider interview with Michael Dougherty. And I'm going to kind of discuss those in different videos, so that way not each video is more than like 10 minutes. But some of you already heard about the Mothra news. A couple of other content creators have already discussed it. I think E.T.N did it. I think Mr. H did it. And we're going to do it here as well. I want to give my thoughts on that scene. And as I said in some of my live streams and other videos, we're kind of coming to the end of the Godzilla King of the Monsters March of the King 2 here. So this is going to be a week full of Godzilla King of the Monsters videos as we kind of wrap that up and start heading headfirst into Godzilla versus Kong for next year. So good stuff. Share in the comment section what you think about the Game of Thrones news as well as Bill and Ted. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button and join us here at E.T.N. We got a lot of content. We do a lot of live streams, a lot of fun things going on in the channel. And definitely share this video with others. Definitely helps the channel grow. It really helps me. And if you are already subscribed, hit the bell so you're notified whenever I go live for a live stream or when I put up a new video. I live stream Thursdays through Saturdays, but sometimes I do pop up and just do random live streams out of nowhere. So hitting the notification bell is very important because I like to kind of just randomly do things, especially if something happens to break out. So anyway, that's it for this video. This is Rob signing off for E.T.N, where we don't do news, we just talk entertainment. Take it easy.
Thank you for watching E.T.N. Click here to watch more content. Don't forget to leave a comment. Also, make sure you like and share this video. If you want to know when the next video is up, click the notification bell next to the subscribe button. And most of all, make sure to click that subscribe button for regular content.